Listen, man. When you're depressed and you go through shit, you isolate yourself. Listen, I went back to sleep. I've been going through some stuff. I just woke up. It's fucking 3 in the afternoon, man. I woke up at 1 and fucking take a piss. Just going through shit, man. You know, this whole situation with my dad losing his mind, his memory, and you know, it's all, the whole family is just a piece of shit. All of them. Every single one of them. They're all fucking fake and useless. And it hurts to watch this happen, you know, and it hurt watching my dad slip away in 6 months and then not have any concern for my fiance or put any effort into getting to know her or me. He barely knows who I am, you know. He took me in my whole life. I have his last name, you know, and he's the only one all these years, you know, being around, you know, in service and you know, all these other things. He's the only one that's ever kept in contact with me. And it hurts, man. I don't even talk to my ma. And now I don't even see Margarita. I can't see her right now. It's fucking me up. And, you know, I don't know how all this stuff is going to work out. You know what I mean? Down in Mexico, you know? Like all the legality stuff, you know? I might have to wait a whole nother year before I can even marry her. I might not even be able to marry her in Mexico legally if I want her to have, you know, a citizenship in the United States. I might have to get married here. So, you know, it's really complicated. I've been looking into this stuff, which I'm going to be sharing with you guys. But one thing at a time, and then the reason why I lay down too is because, you know, my dad, first of all, he has a court date for this property that I'm in this house. He won't answer the phone. His phone is blocked. My brothers, I refuse to call them or talk to them, because if I talk to them, I'm just going to hurt them. I don't want to talk to them anyways. Obviously, he doesn't care, you know. He don't give two fucks. Otherwise, he would come, you know what I mean? But it says the 20th. It says the plaintiff can apply for an order evicting the defendant if the defendant does not pay the plaintiff or the court the amount due in the item 2D above or does not move on or before 6/20/23. They're saying I owe five grand. I'm not paying $5,000. You can suck a nut. That's not gonna happen. This house is disgusting. It's got mold growing all over it. I told them to fix it. I told them to fix the power line, the cable lines, the telephone lines, all that. They said that's my responsibility. That's DTE's responsibility. I was like, bro, I already called them. You need to come fix your shit. They said it's your responsibility. I don't own this house. I could give two fucks. My name is not on this paperwork. You see this? It does not say anywhere. My name is not on this paperwork anywhere. Stupid. And then this tree, I told them, I'll pay rent if you remove this branch because I'm going to have to pay for it. It's cracking. It's splitting right there. It's splitting. And every night, like I hear it at night cracking. This one already fell on my truck. Already broke the windshield, the truck that I just scrapped, which is right here. That windshield, that windshield was cracked by the tree. Which the neighbor should have had that shit cut. The owner should have had that shit cut down before he sold the house. And I try to tell everybody that global warming is happening, that all these fucking trees are dying. Listen, man, I've been here for a year. All these trees are dying. The neighborhood, the city's been coming out and cutting down. See all these little trees? They're cutting down all these little trees. One, they're in the way for wires, but they're dying. All these trees are diseased and shit, and it's from global warming. They can't withstand the heat. And that's what I'm going to be documenting globally, because I've seen it. I've watched it happen. So, you know, you got all these people like fucking Trump, you know, or whatever. I've heard, I don't know if Trump actually said it, but I've heard people say that Trump says global warming isn't real. Okay. Sure, dude. But yeah, this is frustrating, you know. I'm pissed. I'm pissed off, and then I don't have no milk. That's another thing. I don't have no money on me. I have limited food. When I'm like this and I have limited food, I know to hibernate. Listen, I've been doing this a long time. I've been out of food for days. I've gone without water for days. It's not good. Don't do it. You'll fuck yourself up if you're not prepared for it. Especially if you're already you're not right already. You know, you're fucked up out there. You know, you're not taking care of your body. You're all fucked up on drugs and shit. You definitely run out of water or food. Then you can't get anything. You're gonna be fucked. Half the time you can't get the shit down anyways, but you still can. Dope. You just feel like you're gonna die. You ain't gonna die. Believe me, you're not. We're getting to work. I gotta get to work. Your boy's gotta make some money today, now. That's another reason why I slept. You know, I've been catching up on a lot of sleep. I've been depressed. When you're depressed, you sleep more. And also I've been hard on my body. You know, this morning I fucking stretched big time. Like, listen, man, I stretched for almost 2 hours in the shower. And I've been running up the water bill in this house because it's in my dad's name. He never turned it off. I never went to the city and fucking have it turned on. The only thing that was in my name in this house was the internet. That's the only thing I paid for while I was here because I wasn't here that much. I was at work most of the time. My dad was in this house most of the time. He would watch TV. He wouldn't even work. He scrapped because he retired. He scrapped during the day, and then he watched TV all fucking day and wouldn't do anything else. I would work all day, come home, and work on this, start on this for my daughter. I'd ask him to come out and help me because that was the whole point. He had his Mustang here. I was fixing up his Mustang. I was getting this done so we could go to Power Tour. I'd have it done, and then this was getting stuck in the garage till my daughter graduates. He wouldn't help me. He had no interest in it at all, not even for his granddaughter. None. Whatsoever. Alright, go fucking be a bum. I don't give a fuck. Go be lazy. Go watch TV. And then he got to the point where he would bitch and moan and say, we don't ever hang out or do anything. You say you want to do all this car stuff. What do you mean? You don't ever come out. All you want to do is watch TV. So what do? I bring a TV out there in the garage. Here, Dad, here's a TV out in the garage. Come watch TV out in the garage. That lasted 3 days. He started wanting to go inside. I don't like it out here. I'd rather just go inside and watch TV. You're supposed to be hanging out with me doing car stuff. That's why I brought out here. But I don't know how to do all that stuff. You're supposed to learn with me, Dad. You're supposed to talk to me. Talk. I don't know what to talk about. What do you mean you don't know what to talk about? Talk about the past, Dad. What is there to talk about? Alright, dude, I got so frustrated with it, I actually hit the man. I hurt the man. The man what happened was, one of those days he was scrapping, he was dumping all that fucking Freon out of the fridge. It was going all over my door. You see this door? This door was stained. You see all that shit? That's all fucking Freon oil and dirt. Listen, it was way worse. I wiped it down. It was nasty. This whole fucking thing was wiped down. Most of the rain washed it away, actually. But I wiped it down. It was bad, dude. It was all over. And I told him, I'm like, you've been doing that for a decade now. I was like, I told you it's against the law. They fine you $100,000. You're dumping that into the ozone. It's putting a hole in our ozone layer, which is allowing the sun, the radiation to come through, which gives me and my family cancer. And you've been doing it for years. You've been doing it, and your grandchildren have been getting sick. Your 2 biological sons have even told you this. And you could give a rat's ass. Nothing. You could give 2 fucks. I told him, and I pay most of the bills here. Your name is on here, but I pay most of the bills here too. Get the fuck out of here. I want a break. He wouldn't leave. He threatened me. And then he grabbed a screwdriver that he used and come at me with it. Yeah, listen, man. First time I ever hit the man. I disarmed him. I hit him one time. Got him on the ground. I hit him one time. I was done. He was done. Listen, I disarmed him real quick. I didn't even want to hurt him. Stupid. I had my grown-ass man, a 65-year-old man on the ground to prove a point. Because he didn't want to leave. He wanted to call the police on me, right? He wanted to call the police on me because I hit him. Because he took a screwdriver, right, and fucking thrust it at me with a fucking Phillips screwdriver trying to stab me. Because I told him to get out of the house for dumping Freon into the air that is giving everyone fucking cancer, and I'm going to hurt him if he keeps on doing it. And I told him to get out of the house. I need a break. He told me to get out of his house. It's his house. And that's when I told him I pay most of the bills, bitch. And fucking he wouldn't leave. And that's when I was like, all right, you don't want to leave? I'll make sure you leave. You won't want to be here no more. Ah! That's all it took. He left. He hasn't been here since. I'm fucking thankful for it. And anybody else that comes around here gonna fucking get it too. I'm telling you. They're gonna get the 12 gauge. That's what they're gonna get. Policio, all of them. Policia. 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 That's what they're gonna be saying. Policia. Huh? Policia. That's what they're gonna be saying. I'm telling you right now. Huh? They get fucked up. And these wood, frustrated, man. I'm frustrated. I am. I'm frustrated. I just got 61 clicks. I lowered that fucking transfer case to $350 today. Come bring me $350. I need it now. I just got 61 clicks last hour. In 1 hour, I got 61 clicks. So... this transfer case was solid. This is what everybody's fucking drooling over. This right here. That's why I listed it first, because it's electronic. You see how it has a half shaft? It's electronic that turns on and off when you engage four-wheel drive. So when you have it off, this disengages. This right here goes behind the transmission, right? When it turns on, this gear folds, it connects to this gear, which spins this, all right, this gear, which then spins that shaft. So these go bad, the controllers go bad. This is what goes bad, not this, all right? But what I'm selling this for, the whole thing, right, this costs like $200 just for this, $150 just for this. So they might as well just replace the whole thing because they got to take it down anyways. And a lot of times when these go bad, you already got 100,000 miles on these, 200,000 miles on these. That's why I'm listed it for $350, because someone that has 200,000 mile truck, they're about to go slap this fucking puppy on there because those LS motors run forever. Listen, they're pulling 200,000 mile LS motors out of the junkyard, 5.3s, and they're slapping turbos on them at 200,000 miles and getting almost 500 horsepower out of the 5.3s. The 6.0s, this one right here, this motor, you can slap two turbos on this one and get almost 1,000 horsepower out of the bottom end before it snaps. If you get a low mileage one, this is a low mileage one. This only has 100,000 miles on it. It just clicked 100,000 miles. This is the better motor. You want the stronger motor because it has the iron block with the aluminum heads. The iron block is what holds the power, the force induction. So the aluminum heads are lighter. They can move faster because they're lighter, the aluminum. So that's why it's a more desirable engine. It's a better engine. It's a tougher engine. The piston rods, everything about the motor, it's not only is it stronger, it's a bigger displacement. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll up one. I'm waiting for my coffee to cool down. I bought a Rip It. I'm gonna knock this out before I get real hungry. I'm waiting for this coffee to cool off. I'm out of milk. So I was thinking about running up to the dollar store because I got a couple bucks in my account and getting some milk. But I seen that 61 clicks and fucking I've been fucked up. I laid down, slept half the day. That's why I bought this. I knew it was coming. I knew this mail was coming too soon. So The 20th is when the court order will be in, which means I'm probably going to go the 20th, let them know the situation. I'm going to show up at court down the street. I'm going to tell them the situation, like, look, my father was getting old. I can't afford the house. My truck broke, which was fucked up. Actually, I got fucked over at a job. I worked for a whole week and didn't get paid. Don't do that. You end up in situations like this. But it wasn't my fault, Someone lied to me, worked me for a week. Didn't pay me. I was doing painting. I helped someone paint some houses. They decided to use all the money and go on a binge, which I had more faith in this person. This person's actually helped me out a lot, and I didn't think they were that bad. I've seen them that bad before, but I've also watched this person make a lot of money before, so I know what this person is capable of. And we've had good acquaintance before, so I'm not sure if it was because I spoke about Jesus or I was pushing Jesus on him a lot. Maybe that's probably why he thought maybe I don't know. I guess he thought the money, it was well worth more in his hand than mine. I don't know. I simply worked for a week for free, so I don't know. Things happen, just like Ferris, the company I saved up 70 grand from, that company owes me $1,200 as well, so I got a lot of money that's owed to me. Stupid. But I also have a lot of money stashed around the world, so, in little spots, so, which I did on purpose because I knew that I was probably going to be wanting to travel the world on a sailboat. It's always been my dream, and I've been really, really pushing towards it, and now I have a little spot that I have some money I can go get, and I can find me a boat. I'm about to be living on a boat in a marina in Florida for a little while. Yeah. Too Fast, Too Furious style, like Brian O'Connell style, like Tyrese, Brian, when they get that little boat on the river, and Ludacris hooks them up, you know what I mean, with flying all those jet skis. That's basically what I'm about to be doing. I'm about to find me a little garage with a little fucking underwater, just like that. That's where I'm headed. About to be living a Brian O'Connor lifestyle, half sail lifestyle though. It's gonna be cars and sailboats. That's what I know. Cars, computers, sailboats, women, and drugs. That's what I know. I can't help myself. Alright, time to smoke. I got coffee. Even though it's hot as fuck. No, there's no fucking milk. This shit's hot as hell. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna go grab my pen. I'll be right back. I gotta have that. Right. Knife. Gotta have this. Always. Gotta have that. That goes right here. Goes in there. Gotta have chapstick, in case you gotta, pucker up. Lighter, of course, Gotta smoke crack. Gotta have my crack lighter, Gotta have my weed pen. And it's time to roll up a doobie. I actually been smoking all those roaches. I rolled all those roaches in here this morning. After I rolled it was like all the leftovers from yesterday on the tray. All I have is these 3 big buds left, which I'm about to roll one of them, smoke, and then go bust this stuff out. I should have had it done already, but you know what? I'm isolating. I did it on purpose. I do it on purpose. I'm by myself, man. I'm alone. That's another thing too. You gotta. I've been training to reserve my energy. I'm gonna be on a sailboat. I'm not gonna Listen, man, you can die out there really easily. You know, I'm gonna be working out, doing my yoga, but a lot of the days, half the day is gonna be, most of the day is gonna be me hunkering down an anchor, studying the weather. I'm gonna be trying to stay in the shade, you know what I mean, out of the sun, simply for, purposes of me not cooking. But I'm gonna be studying, be doing a lot of computer stuff. Once I get out there, I'm gonna be hunkering down, programming, writing a lot. You guys are gonna be seeing a lot of weather stuff, computer stuff. I'm gonna be a lot of different projects, and I'm gonna be meeting people, and because I need help doing some of this stuff. Some of this stuff is new to me, like the weather stuff. I'm jumping into a whole new realm of things. I already had the Linux background, the computer background, and I do have, I've been studying weather for a long time now. So I have it, I understand the stuff, but, I've never worked with all this equipment. So it's going to be a huge learning curve for me. And, I'm going to be asking a lot of questions, when I start buying this equipment and whatnot. You got to have the money first. So I'm really trying to find a boat less than 50 grand. Which is hard to do. Because I'm looking for a boat that's loaded down. It's hard to do. It's hard to find. But yeah, I gotta get one. And the more I think about it, it's gotta be a single hull because I'm chasing storms. There's a chance that boat might flip on me. You know what I mean? There's a very high chance that, and I still got to figure out how close I can get to the storm safely and be able to fly equipment in, you know what I mean? Drones, all types of stuff, whatever it is I decide to do. I'm looking for other people out there that are doing this type of stuff because I know I'm not the only one. But I'm not trying to find people take me in type stuff, I'm on my own, If they want to work with me, they'll contact me. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. I'm not going out of my way to make friends. I'm not like that. If you want to be my friend, you'll make a conscious effort to be my friend. You get what I'm saying? But I also have other things too going on. I've planned. There's people on my Facebook that I haven't met personally, but we've talked, over the internet and on Facebook, and they do some cool stuff, and I'm going to be working with these people and creating something amazing when I release this app next year. So they're already putting stuff together in their head, for this. So and it's, they have their own YouTube as well, and that's the whole point is to get other people known, you know what I mean? It's a way for people to get known and market themselves, sell themselves in a sense, for Jesus. So I'm excited to be able to provide such a resource, where people will be able to get paid for doing good in a sense, I got some really good stuff, man, coming out. People are gonna love it. I know it. I know people are gonna love it. I'm excited to use it for myself. I'm excited. I really am. I can't wait to get it into action. So it's gonna be like the new next big Snapchat, like that type of thing. It's gonna be the new app. People are gonna use it. I bet you any money people are gonna use it. People are gonna use my app. People are gonna want to use it. People are gonna want to be part of it. They're gonna enjoy being part of it. That's the reason why they're gonna want to use it, because they're gonna enjoy using the app, and they're gonna enjoy the community, the people that are using the app, and what we're speaking about, and what it is that we're doing. I gotta grab some cardboard to make a filter. This weed's really potent, and it resins up on the tip really quick. So if you don't put like a piece of cardboard or something to hold the tip open, it'll clog up. It'll get all on your lips and shit. It won't hit good. So I do this. Got to. Dude, I'm telling you, this red runs. It's a fucking good ass bud, dude. I've been smoking a long time, man. That shit is fire, dude. It is, man. It's just, it's that good. It's hard to see that no light. Oh, shit. Listen, man, that shit's fire, bro. It doesn't get better than this, man. It doesn't. Purple, orange, green, fucking crystally. The smell is there. The taste is there. The high definitely there. And I'm about to cook this one. I'm about to try to cook this one to the dome and bust this out. Because I got those 61 clicks and it's Saturday, man. I feel it. I'm going to make some money tonight. I'm going to be getting a phone call tonight. I have a feeling. People want parts, man. People want to build their cars, and I got what they need. So that's the business. That's the main thing in business, is having what people need. So I know what it is I have. I know what it is I'm buying. I know what it is I'm doing. I've been doing it for a while. This ain't the first motor I've had. Many of them. This was one of the first ones that I have sentimental value in, a V8, because it was my uncle's. That whole truck was my uncle's. That's another reason why I bought it, was because I kind of wanted something of my family's around, because I don't really know much of them or have anything from them. So by me buying this motor for my uncle and putting it in the truck, giving it to Margarita for a wedding gift, there's a bloodline in that truck, you know what I'm saying? So, and I know that motor's strong. That motor's got 100,000 towing miles on it with Mobil 1 synthetic. And I'm talking about slow 20 miles. My uncle didn't beat on that truck. My uncle took that truck slow. I've been in the truck with him. That means that motor is solid. That motor is like new. That means when I go prop it, I go get all new gaskets and get it ready up, drop it in my motor, drop that motor in my truck. I mean, I'm going to have a brand new motor in my truck in a sense. A lot more power. I'm going to have fun. I'm excited. I really am. I wanted to get it done earlier, but I knew that if I started, it would get about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I would crash. I would want to take a nap, and then I'd end up sleeping till 6 or 7 and possibly miss a message, because that's when people are going to come to get these parts, around between 3 and 9. That's when I mostly sell car parts. So I said, okay, I'll sleep in the morning, get this misery out of me, you know what I mean? Get it out of me, be recouped. That way I can just ride through the whole night. That's why I went to bed last night too. I know today was going to be a big day for me. I do this a lot by myself. I bet, listen, my life evolves around my business, you know what I mean? I'm starting small for you guys on purpose. So I'm showing everyone how to do this. It takes time. You don't build a business overnight. You don't. It's been 6 months since I started. I started on Facebook, using my poetry hashtags, building my company, making people aware of me. Which my first Facebook got hacked. So it set me back. Took me 3 months to get that Facebook to where it was, and then it went viral, and then it fucking got hit. So I had to make another one, and this one hasn't gone viral. But I do have a lot of friends and followers, enough to monetize. I think that was weird. So the gentleman and the guy and the wife that were here about a week ago to look at this table, my 300-year-old Romanian table, the husband was just in front of my house. Like, he pulled up in his car and was just staring at my house. I'm over here smoking weed, and they're Christians. They don't like this. They're against it. But they also don't know who I am either. So most people do. They take this the wrong way. They think that there's something wrong with us. There isn't. Listen, God did not intend you to suffer. God gave us this for a reason. He gave us all these things to use, to glorify Him. That's where people make the mistake, is they glorify this or they glorify themselves. And that's what the evil one does. The evil one gets you to worship the item or worship the evil. He doesn't want you to worship God. Worship the truth and spirit. And the more you worship the truth and spirit, the more intricate these plays happen, man. Listen, I've had people set me up and try to kill me simply because I believe in Jesus. It's the truth. It's crazy. Why Tupac talked about it all the time. Tupac talked about it all the time in all of his music. He said I mentioned before, he said he'd rather go back to selling drugs and gangbanging than preaching Jesus in his music, because once he started preaching Jesus in his music, everybody was trying to kill him. And that's because they're possessed by evil. He was born of Jesus' spirit. Jesus in the Bible clearly says, as soon as you believe in me, watch yourself, because as soon as you believe in me, you got a mark on your head. You have a bounty on your head. And that's true. That's true. As soon as you believe in Jesus, you got the mark of the God on your head, which we're going to eventually be talking about the mark of the beast, which is fucked up, because people don't know what it is that is going to be happening, and I'm going to explain it to them, and people are going to fucking freak the fuck out, especially when it goes viral and people realize what is really happening out there. So it's crazy, man. The world's fucked up. I smoked half of that. I'm cooked. I can't do it all. That's it. That's all you're getting out of me. For a moment, 20 minutes later, no, I'm about to go work, man. I gotta get this done. So, the front door is getting locked because I can't see what's coming in, what's going out when I'm in the backyard, so therefore it gets shut. I don't want somebody creeping up on my house while I'm in the backyard. I can't hear it, see it. I'm not worried about the window, and they gotta come through my driveway to climb through the window. I think I'll see them again. Sarah, I think about all that stuff, man, all day long. You have to. She looks so pretty. I'm excited. It's one of the most desirable motors I've owned. one of them. Alright, time to build. So I'm gonna grab that 2x4, cut that in half. I'm gonna attempt to make this quick. We'll see. Sounds like I just got a message on Facebook that ding, which would be nice if that was for that transfer case. That'd be real nice. It's possible. So what I'm gonna do is what we're gonna do with this. Alright, I'm cutting this 2x4 in half. It'd help if I had an actual wooden blade, but I don't feel like changing it. Fine. Hammer. I want this nail. So you're gonna go like this. I'm gonna support it more. This just kind of to hold it up a little bit, which I need to bring it down. I should hammer it on the other side like that. Yep. See my dumbass? I'll put it on this side. Ah, that hurt. Right on my toe. Just on the very tip of it. Did not feel good. Now, this should stand somewhat. Right. Once I build the brace, I'm gonna go across. Got my toe. Bad. I just need to kind of hold itself up for a second. That's all I'm trying to do. I haven't even got the screws yet or anything. Alright, getting there. Alright, I got another hammer. I have some screws, got some nails. I don't even think these are long enough. I know I can use this. This is gonna go up like that. I'm just rigging something up. It ain't gotta be perfect, you know? It's just temporary. I'm basically just making a hoist real quick. It's supposed to be ghetto, you know? That's how it's supposed to be. Alright, she's standing. So I'm gonna zip a couple screws in her. I'm probably gonna put one this way. You kind of see what I'm doing, but it's ghetto, you know. I just need it to hold the fucking engine up, man. Screws, I feel safer. That's actually gonna hold. I'm gonna have to find another 2x4. Probably gonna go down to Bill's. Go bug the shit out of him. Let's see. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, that's how it's gonna work. That's how it's gonna get done. Even though I really should just do this. That's what I should do. Yeah. I'm telling you, that's what I should do. Short. I don't think these screws will make it. 8 bar. Yeah, these are any longer. Nope, they're not. Shit. Perfect. Get a good angle. So once I build the other one, put the weight, you know, the bars across and stuff, it'll be firm, you know. It ain't gonna go nowhere. Especially when you put the motor on it. And I'll get some help from Bill before I do anything stupid, you know? See, this just helped me level it out. I knew that screw wasn't gonna make it. You know it. They're not long enough, man. Shit. Alright. And we gotta get this one on the other side of the motor stood up. Boom, like that. Now we're gonna find some more wood. Which I'm about to use that 2x4 that's over here. Found one. These screws, man, they're not long enough. That's all I got, too, so I gotta figure something out. Alright. It should balance, at least. Alright. Ground's kind of level over here, but I think it's weight on this. Getting there. It's ghetto. But it will work. It will. I just gotta brace it for a second so I don't fall until I can get more screws in it, reinforce it. That wood's hard as fuck. Fucking die on me. Sure did. These fucking Ryobi drills suck. Don't ever buy them. My fucking DeWalt's are in the pawn shop. Because I've had no help. That's why I begged the Lord for help, and He delivered. If it wasn't for Bill, I wouldn't have got that truck out, and I wouldn't be putting a motor in my truck right now. So therefore, I'm thankful for Bill. What I'm gonna do is take some rope. See, this is why I keep a knife. I don't want to sit there and fucking take all the time to untie this. See what I'm saying? Solve that real quick. Still gotta adjust that side and get that side secure. I gotta keep it from tipping this way and that way. That's what I gotta figure out soon. But that's why I put these, you know. I hope. Charge the damn batteries. Says it's charging. So, I'm gonna upload this video. This is what I got so far. It's gonna tip this way for sure as soon as I put weight on it. So I'm probably gonna rotate this one. I might cut that to make it even. We'll see. I gotta, I'm gonna upload it, but this is what I got so far. This is what I'm building. I gotta brace the bottom more, I just wanted to get it up there so it'd be braced up, and then I'll square at the bottom. I gotta go get more wood. I gotta go see if Bill has bigger screws. So that's the mission right now. Plus I want to check my messages, see if people are messaging me for this motor, and hopefully I sell some. Maybe I can show you guys a couple $100 bills, maybe 10 of them. We'll see. God bless. I'll see you guys soon. We'll be talking about Jesus some more too. Isolation. So I have many things to say. So God bless. Didn't stop.